Are we live? Yes. Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. This is a universe message of extension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with some feminine energy, followed by masculine energy, and then followed by looking into masculine energy. I'm then going to look into the matrix as far as the will where you are, and what messages pull from that, followed by moonology of letting the moon be your guide and doing some clarification on moonology, deciphering if it's foolishness or it's just the fool taking the risk for good purposes and being aligned on your fool's journey. Okay, so the collective reading for universal messages, for fire, earth, air, water, and for earth, air, fire, and water signs. Okay, your collective reading is on the podcast, so you might want to click the link in the description box to listen to the collective reading. It is available as well. If you are an air sign, your reading for universal messages is on the podcast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Fire signs: Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay, before we get started, let's go ahead and go into prayer. Um, Most High of all creation, the Creator of all. Excuse my hand. I had accidentally scraped my hand while trying to open up my storage. Okay. Um, Actually, no. When I closed it, I was distracted. Um, Someone may be like distracted. You're not understanding why you keep getting distracted. When you recognize it, refocus, moving forward. That was intentional because I literally was pulled out, and I was like, wait, hold on, wait, what? All right, distraction from prayer. Most High of all creation, of all creator, I thank you for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, I thank you for imparting in me strength, courage, and bravery. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation as above, so below. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some feminine energy here. And for some of you who at this time don't have the time to invest in incense, smudging kits, or tools, candles, what you want to do is utilize the 4-minute cleanse. Okay, it's in the description box. You can use that as a meditation tool, as an aura cleanser by simply just playing it for 4 minutes and 1 second. It will clear out energies, also energies surrounding you, especially if it's a high energy that is something that is a challenge for you. You can mute it and it still works effectively. Let's see. You can also use the 4-minute cleanse as a 4-minute meditation of releasing and practicing gratitude. By doing so, by practicing gratitude, you will not only be blessed, but be blessed with the gifts of the desires of your heart. Grounding is needed for feminine energy. We have the 9 of materials here, 3 of inspiration. This is definitely coming into acceptance of worth, self-value. It's like coming out of a spell. It's Sleeping Beauty being awakened, okay, by self. This is not a fairy tale, but this is truly reality. You have snapped out of the sunken place, okay? You have escaped out of the rabbit's hole. And then we have the 3 of inspiration. It's like not turning back for those who didn't follow suit when it comes to your dreams or goals or direction that you're trying to go in life. You have to fill in the blank. And now You're creating a new beginning, and now the steps that you take, okay, are no longer going to be a challenge. It's going to be a responsibility, and watch the domino effect occur on that. Let's see what else. We have the High Priestess here. Okay, remember when I said you were able to come out of the rabbit's hole, that sunken place, and knowing your true value, your true beauty, not having to question it, especially the past. It's just pieces are being connected. As a side note, the pieces are being connected. You want to take those pieces with you. In your journey ahead. You know, that little red bag that's the fool takes on the journey. Those are the tools that you're going to need that's going to connect those dots. Okay. So now you're able to see when someone's trying to manipulate you, or if you're in a manipulated situation here. Anything else? Let's take one more feminine card. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. Let's go ahead and pull some masculine energy. For someone who is also going on your journey as a medium, a reader, you fill in the blank of what that is. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I do know tarot. I'm still learning tarot, but for the most part, the overall deliverance of the message to you, viewer and listener, is intuitively, and then when I'm divinely guided to tap into the actual tarot, I do so. So you have to not focus on what works with you. You have to allow it to flow naturally, okay? And you can also use that 4-minute cleanse for prayer as well. So we have the Knight of Cups with masculine energy. Coming out of the sunken place with feminine energy, you are now able to see there is no gender role here, but you are able to now see the offers that are coming in. Remember, I said there's no more obstacles or no more challenges. Okay, it's now responsibility, and everything is falling in suit in the spiritual realm, different planes and angles. The veil has been taken off your eyes. So because you didn't play the game, any games that are being played are going to be aligned and fall into suit with your order. But we do have masculine energy here, ready to present an offer. And then we have the Two of Swords. So it was masculine energy whom is more so being careless of self. It's kind of like you're kind of being reckless, kind of being, I don't want to say procrastination, but everyone has those moments where you may drink a little, whatever you indulge in, to it's your way of collecting your thoughts. Let's just keep it real. It's your way of collecting your thoughts. It's your way of looking back and looking at things, looking at, okay, am I ready to take this responsibility, or am I going to seek information of others that I know is going to entertain the negative prospect of it? And it's like, okay, I'm going to pretend, right, like I have no direction because I want to hear what the rumor has it. Okay. Clarify the High Priestess with masculine energy. We have the Wheel here. The Wheel with a feminine energy, more tomboyish. Someone who's spontaneous. Two different labels there. One that's tomboyish, and then there's one who's just a spontaneous. It's more so. Everything happens for a reason. And then I learned that it's not everything. When certain things occur, you decipher if it happened for a reason. Okay? So Let's go ahead and look at where you are in the wheel with the Wheel of Fortune here. Clarifying that on the Wheel of Fortune, this is literally masculine energy where you're going to really need to take this by the reins and really step up your game, boss it up a little bit. This may be a suggestion that you tap into listening to some boss up messages that may benefit you. It may be a benefit to you. Oh, back to, I'm going to do a separate reading because that's not fair to the fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But I would do a separate video for my mediums. And I don't want it to just limit anybody because no one is exempt here. All right. What is the message from the Matrix? For masculine, night for feminine and masculine energy, we have Dance of Danger. Coming out of the rabbit hole is forbidden. Coming out of the secret, coming out of the rabbit hole independently is forbidden. And now it's like you are at a point, no one makes it out of the rabbit hole. We have posers who pretend that they are out of the rabbit hole. And I'm going to stop there. But no one makes it out of the sunken place. You made it out of the sunken place. And starting, like I said, remember I said people are going to be required to follow suit. This is beyond seniority or high ranking here. This is the master key that you possess, and you own it by will, but to maintain it, you have to teach without revealing, if that makes sense. All right, clarified 3 of inspiration and the 2 of swords from the masculine energy. We have the talisman, yes, the zeal, okay. You have been branded, and that's what all I'm going to say on that. The Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune from the masculine energy. We have the mystical matrix. Remember when I said you have to take these certain pieces, aspects of lessons or events that occurred that now make sense from the past and currently. This is what's going to help you navigate moving forward. And then we have the enchantment. Remember when I said fairy tales are not real? This is Sleeping Beauty being awakened here, and there is no gender role when it comes to a Sleeping Beauty. Okay. A sleeping gent for those of you who, and then natural magic. What we think is perfect is what's not perfect in the universe. What we think is perfect in God's eyes is not what's perfect. But what we think is perfect as a human being, as a collective, we think that's what's perfect and what is immoral. Sounds of truth. Your inner soul that you are releasing in the 3D and in the earthly realm. The song of truth with which is the 3, the song of truth, natural magic, the song of truth, being able to have the master key to navigate and be sealed, and having the master key, dancing of danger. Yes, Earth Keeper here as a side note. You are truly a blessing. There's no more room for doubts or insecurities. Let's go ahead and go into Moonology. Let the moon be your guide. For those of you who are now just tuning in, air signs, your universe message is on the podcast. So just click the link. If we're collectively, universe, fire, earth, air, and water, your message is on the podcast as well. So all you have to do is just click the link in the description box to listen to those messages. Also, for those of you who are new to SGL, SGL is a freshly new channel, and I have made this part of my career choice. So make sure you subscribe, and you will be notified when I do offer a free live tarot. But for the most part, help me reach 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours. Thank you. Like and share as well. Alright, messages for the fire signs. We have energy is gaining momentum. Yes. Dancing with dancing with danger, with the feminine energy, with the Nine of Materials and the Knight of Cups, masculine energy. What this is, as an earth keeper, it's some of you are like, that's a big responsibility. Someone's like, I know for a fact that I can't even boil water. How is it that I'm a chosen one and I hold this master key, this spiritual key of information? Like, so you mean to tell me if I don't feel like pursuing this project or this path, you fill in the blank of what that is. This could be simply trying out the adventure of dating again. Okay, you have coming out of the sunken place of trauma, and now you have the master key of what to protect yourself. Like, you are able to see certain things that are considered as red flags. Moving forward, clarify inspiration, salesman, and the Two of Swords, masculine energy. We have nothing will come of this situation. So, with the feminine, with the masculine energy, with the Two of Swords, remember I said masculine energy is going out of their way to be entertained by negative energies. It can be simply as someone whose vibration is very low, and every time you come in contact with this person, specifically someone from the past, it's like everything that was the domino effect, it stops, it goes in a hold, and it feels like you're going backwards, but you're like, nah, I'm going forward. And you're realizing you can't take these people or a person with you. They are not sealed, or branded. Okay. Clarify the High Priestess, feminine energy, and the Wheel, masculine, with the mystical matrix. We have don't let your past hold you back. That is that, the wish is granted, but you're not obligated to take that wish that you wish for. Emotions are running high. It's not the it's not the play of you only get a once in a life opportunity. No, you're sealed. You hold the master key. It's just there's something that you need to let go of, and it's something internal or something that you're doing to yourself. Okay, clarifying the sound of truth, the enchantment and natural magic. Emotions are running high. This is beyond winning the lottery. This is like, I'm tapped in. And it's like, I've been waiting for this moment. But the moment was always there. You were just in a sunken place. The inspiration was there. We were just in a sunken place. You were in the whys. Why? Okay. And then we have bring love into the situation. It's an Aquarius here. Clarifying the herbs keeper. You may want to listen to the air sign message that is on the podcast. The link is in the description box. Let's do some clarification to decipher if there's any foolishness. The energy is going to be momentum clarified. Sometimes I be feeling like some cards are missing. I really do. It just really feels like I'm missing some cards. You know what? Let me see. It's like now you gotta be firm. Hold on. So yes, I was missing some cards. I was like, hold on, something that's not right. The lovers hiding under the bed. Ooh. Okay. I don't. Okay. The energy gaining momentum clarify. We have the Knight of Wands. It's not about what you don't have. I can't stress this enough. It's not about what you don't have. Everything that you can utilize. I mean, this could be people. I don't care. This is the part where you have to boss up. So you might want to listen to the boss up messages, but you're going to have to communicate with people. And this is the part where you practice empathy. And for some of you, it's going to be a challenge because some people possess some things that you do not get along with. And you're going to have to swallow your pride. This is the next level of bossing up. Okay. I mean, if you have to wash the same towel every day, use what you have. Okay. This is not about getting and purchasing things right now that you don't even need. Okay. Especially if you're a medium and you're starting in your spiritual journey and you're turning that into a career path. Use what you have. Okay. All right. Clarify. Nothing will come with the clarification. Oh, for many of you, you're coming as a Knight of Wands, someone that's been experienced. And what this is the shield. This is the barrier. This saves you from unnecessary attacks, being overlooked. Don't mind that. Don't fall into it. Nothing will come up to the situation, right? We have the Six of Cups here. Okay. You will start to see things falling into suit, and you will start to see people that you think don't like you come in and bring in offers. This is once you stop entertaining low vibrational entities. That's people within places, organizations, groups, people that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll talk about that one day if it comes back to me. Clarify, don't let your past hold you back. Oh, for those people of vibration energies, for some of you, they are part of your journey, and that's what you are offering them, empathy. All right, don't let your past hold you back. For some of you are afraid of live videos, you need to swallow that pride because there's some residue and you can't take that with you, okay? In the thoughts, okay? And you don't want to take those thoughts with you. It's like when you're getting ready to do something, and then when you finally get ready to take the leap, you start having these thoughts. What kind of thoughts? You have to fill in the blank. Okay? Pay attention to what triggers you and what thoughts that you were not thinking about. Okay? Clarify, emotions are running high. Yeah. That's some type of spell work, but the illusion, it's wearing off. The illusion is now been released, right? You're no longer stuck. You've got out of the bed. You're making steps. You're starting to feel momentum again, but the emotions are running high because you're at a place of blah. It's like, okay, this is where I am in life. Okay, where do I start? The musician. Breathe is the first start. Okay, understanding as a side note that you are Earth keeper here. Bring love into this situation. Some people that you withdraw yourself from, now it is time for you to come back into the situation and give another offer. Okay, offer of empathy, an offer of compassion. Okay, letting go of the masculine energy of you did this to me, you. Okay. Then reminding yourself that not only are you chosen, okay, you were birthed into the talisman. Feminine energy, everything is going to go into accordingly, but when you're distracted, you come into a halt, and you need to pay attention to what it is that is distracting you. At any moment, you have full control over these thoughts that are blocking you from being able to see, because with the High Priestess from energy, you no longer have that illusion. You are now in control, but who you think has your back is the one that's generating these thoughts. They're the one who have put this spell sense over you, but it is now fading. In the mystical matrix, everything that, like I said, there's different aspects, different pieces, and you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, especially in your masculine energy, maybe more firmness, taking life more serious, taking full responsibility. Okay, and being appreciative of where you are, because it could have been worse. Not only could it have been worse, the fact of gratitude, it's like your kind heart is more so, it triggers people to run over you. It triggers people sometimes to mistreat you because they want you to get tough skin. They want you to to follow suit of not allowing people to play in your emotions. It's tough love, but we know that love is kind, love is gentle, and that necessarily strings from upbringing or bully behavior. Energy is the momentum in dancing with danger. Okay, you have the power to make your will go backwards, right, and play in the shadow journey. Okay, and we all know how that ends. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. But moving forward, okay, moving forward, you will be open to being divinely guided. Okay, going backwards, you will then be possessed. Okay, beautiful offer of masculine energy and feminine energy. Feminine energy coming out of the sunken place and realizing the beauty within, the feeling free, feeling fresh. Okay. Um, Masculine energy. It's beautiful. Stability. There's offer at the table. Someone who is ready to put in a good word. Okay. Upgrade you. And we have the musician. It's not playing your cards. It's using what you have. Okay. Your emotions may run high, but it's what's going to be presented. It's the truth, mind, body, and soul. And it's yes, fairy tales do come true. The enchantment, natural magic. There's only one you. Okay. And people are assigned to you as you are assigned to them. And then we have First Keeper here. Okay. Continue to put in the good work. Let's go ahead and give the affirmation. Oh, you know what? We didn't even give you a universal level extension. Let's go ahead and pull that too. Affirmation for the fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I know, y'all. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this. That's a message too. Just because you're getting things organized doesn't mean that you have to move. I don't know what that's going to resonate for somebody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know if that's too loud. Right. Affirmation for the fire signs. I wake up today with strength in my heart and clarity in my mind. All right. You can use this affirmation with your 4-minute cleanse as well. Alright, universal message, level of extension for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. I am accepting donations, and you can make your gift deposit with CashApp and PayPal. You can also purchase a personal reading. You're not obligated. Everything that you need is in the description box. guys know how I am. Don't force anything. Your affirmation: I wake up today with strength in my heart and clarity in my mind. The chain breaker: judgments that have been placed upon us by ourselves or by others can shackle us, stealing our joy and will to live. Take time today to remove these judgments, choosing not to believe the lies they tell. A judgment is not the truth. Remember, remember I think it was the Six of Swords. Whoever's steering your boat or whoever you confide in is the one you need to break from. And there has been a red flag. For the most part, boundaries need to be created. Okay, that is your reading, fire signs, universal message of love of extension. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, my friend, and that is you and I.